Welcome back to TXT Track Time. What makes an athlete a star? Is it successes on the track or TV ratings? Stick with us, and when we get back, we will share with you which single race garnered millions of TV views in 2021. Also, please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to continue bringing you quality content.
Welcome back, TXT Track Time fam. So USA Track and Field has supposedly announced that the US Olympic 100-meter finals for the women had over 11 million views. This information was brought to light when USA Track and Field had their annual meeting. Now, TXT Track Time has been searching high and low for accurate information on this subject. However, we have yet to find the actual numbers down to the T, so we're not focused on the numbers, but the underlying value of the information. If it is true, then it clearly means that it's because of the presence of a certain Sha'Carri Richardson. In her own words, "I just want the world to know I'm that girl." Wasn't said without merit, because these numbers prove she is that girl. Now, does this mean Sha'Carri has her first record, and a record for TV viewership at that? We're not sure, but now we have an inkling as to why Nike had her posted up on their official Nike page with over 180 million followers, and not their lowly Nike track page with 5.7 million followers, where they posted Elaine Thompson-herah, the woman that became the first woman in history to complete the double-double, the second fastest woman in history. So this is what I think about the situation. USA is 300 million plus strong. What they do matters to the rest of the world. With more people watching, it means advertisers will have to pay more to have their ads play. And this is especially so for the segment in which the 100-meter women will be contested, involving the girl everyone loves to hate. However, obviously, there will be a ripple effect across the whole sport of track and field, because the meets will get a boost in viewership also. So I think we should stop worrying about the means and focus on the ends. Whether you want to admit it or not, Sha'Carri is the ends. And it also means that for our Jamaican athletes, they will get an opportunity to make more money, get more notoriety, especially for our women. For years, they have been performing on top of their game and haven't been receiving the returns they were due from it.
Well, T, I'm so happy that you said that those are your views, because I wholeheartedly disagree with this perspective. Understandably, Sha'Carri's popularity may lead to track and field becoming more popular, which, as you said, leads to greater financial success for all athletes across the board, including the Jamaican athletes that we know and love. But where do we draw the line? I love track and field, and when I tune in to watch, I'm expecting to see disciplined athletes performing at their best. That for me is entertainment. Winning championships and major international competitions is what I'm interested in seeing, not counting dollars and cents. And even if I was interested in counting dollars and cents, Sha'Carri is not the means to this end. Hard work is.
Don't get me wrong. I definitely agree with all your points, but this is simply the nature of the sport. Back then, when track and field was looking for a face because its reputation was being continuously tarnished because of all the drug scandals, Bolt came around at the right time. However, along with Bolt's talent, if he wasn't entertaining, then he wouldn't have been able to sell out venues. If Bolt wasn't entertaining, then they wouldn't have even considered making him the face of track and field. After all, he was from a quote-unquote third world country. Now we are looking for a new face. And let me say, they have always been looking for this new face amongst the men. It might not be the face we want to see. It's not the face I want to see. However, it's a face nonetheless, especially from a female perspective. The men stay being paid regardless, so it's full-time, the women break bank.
TXT Track Time family, chime in and let T know that she's going further and further down the rabbit hole. Because if advertisers pay more for flamboyance than actual talent, then it's time for us trackies to change the narrative and put our feet down and demand that athletes be paid by merit and not by social media popularity. Because the Tom Brady's, Usain Bolt's, LeBron James's, and Lionel Messi's of this world were the best in their sport, and advertisers paid them top dollar. The change in momentum, which seems to be exclusive to track and field, might I add, is entirely unacceptable where social media presence is suddenly a factor.
Well, let me tread a little further down the rabbit hole then. Because I really have to wonder, do people think that when Bolt was dominating, Tyson Gay and the rest weren't paid more just to line up against Bolt? Stop thinking about Sha'Carri and think about the bigger picture. The same thing will happen here. The women will be paid more to line up against Sha'Carri, and in particular, our Jamaican women, Elaine Thompson-herah and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. Don't think for 1 second, with how Nike marketed the Eugene Diamond League as Sha'Carri's comeback race, that Shelly and Elaine weren't paid heftily to show up. And whilst my focus might be on our top tier female athletes, it will also trickle down to the others because there will be more money to go around. Right now, it makes me even more excited for the upcoming season because meet directors will be going all out to get these ladies to run. And when they turn up, regardless of the result, it will be cha-ching ching.
So I'm going to say this. All money is not good money. And if our hardworking athletes have to depend on anything but merit to pay them, then I can't co-sign on that. And I certainly don't expect them to rush to participate in meets featuring Sha'Carri simply because she has a high TV rating, which equates to better paychecks. No, whoever our athletes compete with should be because they are sharpening their skills and winning medals against the best. At this point, Kylie Jenner and Ariana Grande can lace up their spikes and we should all cheer them on because popularity equals money, right? Wrong. I want our athletes to be fed, but on the basis of merit and athletic prowess. I want track and field to be made more popular by spikes burning up the tracks.
TXT Track Time family, Tam and I are just going to have to agree to disagree because bills can't be paid with merit. But let's leave that alone for now because I've been dying to see our women on top and finally get their chance. Our sprinters will benefit immensely if viewers turn up to watch Sha'Carri. They will have no choice but to also see her competition. Headlines will either read, Olympic champion Elaine Thompson-herah hands Sha'Carri another defeat, or Sha'Carri destroys Olympic champion Elaine Thompson-herah. See my point, guys? Their overall presence will grow. As the saying goes, there's no such thing as bad press. I said in the comment section before that at the end of the day, sport is about making money, and Sha'Carri has the money-making formula. Rather than be concerned about it, we should focus on how we can maximize her popularity for our own benefit. If it's one thing we can count on, it's that USA will be trying their hardest to take us down. So in the process, we should clean their coffers.
Well, this commercialization of the sport, which is not based solely on results, is disappointing to say the least. It's not organic. And if our athletes keep working hard, one day their talent will win and place track on top, and they will be rewarded accordingly. Sha'Carri is always welcome if her feet are doing the talking. Athletics is good without the fake hype. TXT trackies, what do you think? Should we be happy for the hype that Sha'Carri has brought to track and field? Sound off in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm your girl Tam.
And I'm your girl T. As usual, we'll catch you in another one.